Something is resurfacing, something is coming to the light, something that was hidden for quite some time. And I do see, it felt like it was troubling you a little bit, because it's like there's just an inner knowingness that you've had for quite some time. And you could see signs and whatnot of something perhaps brewing, something that has been a change in certain circumstances that just did not feel right with you. And so there's going to be big revelations. Things will be revealed, something that is coming back up. And it saves you in many ways. It saves you from needing to worry about it anymore, thinking about it, wondering, and also because something that will be exposed is being seen by others. So you're not going to feel alone in this either, whatever it may be. Maybe this is something specific, but I do see that you are, free from this. Finally, when sort of the truth sets in, you feel like, okay, this is my mark now to really go forward. And I do see, you are allowing yourself to go towards something that really feels like it's your calling. It's like you felt like perhaps you couldn't quite reach that level because something felt troublesome or something was holding you back, but now this situation is arising with the truth that you feel it's being resolved, and now you're free to go. And I also see you're feeling very carefree as well. Less stress, less of a burden in your life, on your shoulders. Just feeling weightless as well. It's like, oh yes, this is what I wanted. And there is something that is very fulfilling emotionally as well, is what I'm seeing. Emotionally, with you're very selective with who you spend your time with, and the ones that you are spending time with are giving you something very good. In return, like just good times, just good energy around, good vibrations. And if it's not there, you'd rather be on your own. It's like you try to keep your well-being in check here. And if it's not up to your standards, then you go away from it. I do see there is, for some of you, there's like a sudden push from your boss or from somebody that wants you to suddenly go up, whether it's a promotion or some further responsibilities, but it does feel exciting. It's like, oh, you were not expecting that, and it comes in and it's like, no, yeah, Leo, we know that you are the person to do this. Let's see what you can do. Show us. It's almost like a test kind of thing, but you know that you can do it. You're getting things done. You get them done, and it gets seen as well. So it could, I do see it comes out of nowhere for some of you. And it feels good. It feels like, oh, okay, yes, you're stepping up your game in many ways. It's not going to be like the same thing every day. So things are kind of like, you're jazzing things up is what I'm seeing, which is cool. I do see somebody around you also kind of wanting to be with you in a romantic sense, perhaps, or wanting something a bit more, trying to sweeten you up, all that kind of thing. And I do see you liking the attention. The ball is very much in your court, like very, very much. And for some of you, you're open to seeing where this could go. For those of you that are already in a relationship, things feel more lively, I do sense that there was some sort of distance and now it's getting closer. There is a promotion for some of you. There is something that your hard work is starting to really, really pay off here. There's like, I see golden light around you. Money will increase. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Knight of Wands. Right. Woohoo! 10 of Pentacles. That's the one that's facing up. I'll tell the others. Look at that. Money will increase. Boom. 10 of Pentacles. Very nice. And the Knight of Cups. Wow. All right. Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. No, Knight of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Well, things are starting to really form and align, and I do get, by the way, a specific message about reuniting with someone or something that you know, something that you thought was lost and it's being reunited. So that could be just a specific message for some of you, but I do get here with the Knight of Wands. You are receiving some sort of message, and I do see that you're going to realize, okay, I'm becoming quite popular. There is this attention that is on you, something that also you are receiving good news, something that will make you very, very happy, something that you realize this is a step towards making your wish fulfilled. You know, there's lovely prosperity here. There's this togetherness. I see that you're just not going to be alone in this. You know, you're surrounded by people that want to be happy for you, but you need to be very you know, like have a clear eyes, if that makes sense, when it comes to that. That's why I do see you being very, very choosy when it comes to who you spend your time with, which is a good thing. But here, you know, and I do see the Ten of Pentacles going far, going a long way. And there is something that feels very, an offer that is on hand that, you know, you're like, okay, this is just the beginning. Things are starting to open up for you. Something that feels very, Page of Cups and the Devil. It feels very, you know what I see, something unique, something that you didn't realize was there, was just around the corner. And here, Page of Cups, it's like you're definitely becoming popular. You know, you could be receiving an offer from more than one person here. And here with the Devil, there is something that really kind of sparks your passion, your desires. Something that you realize, okay, you know, you can take this far if you like. Very much, like I said, the ball is in your court here. Trying to see how this can work, but you also very much feel like you got this under control. There is a sincere offer here, a sincere opportunity. It can also just be something to do with friendship, but I do see, you know, perhaps you're needing to pull a few strings or something to get things going, to be in the right environment. I do see you've been asking a question and you've been waiting for that to be resolved, to receive some answers, you know, that is now finally coming in. But be aware of certain temptations. You may, you know, because you receive this prosperity, but just be aware that you don't allow, you know, the candle to burn too fast. Otherwise, it's short-lived. You want things to continue. So this is just like a reminder of that. Breaking free from negative influences. The Strength card. Ooh, the Leo card comes out. I love that. Wow. I feel like that's pretty special for you as well. And I mean, you're not going to fall for any other kind of negative influence or any kind of temptations, clearly, here with the Strength. You know yourself. You know you've got it under control. There is something that is starting to really come to life in your life, you know. And you've taken a series of small steps, and now you're able to take these leaps forward and realizing that whatever it is that you've been wanting or you've been trying to attract is never too far either. There is something here that you've had to learn to, like, really use your voice and be heard, and I do see that is happening. I see you are very much like in the limelight in many ways. Okay, let's see what the Oracle deck has for you. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo. Okay. Sacred waters. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace. Unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords, I call her in, I call her deeply within. And that is very important, to release things, negative influences, to release what is not good for you, and for you to rise up, for you to be who you are, unapologetically as well. You're, unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords, and I call her in, I call her deeply within, and that is you rising up. That is whatever it is that you want to feed your soul with. You're nourishing yourself, you're nourishing your dreams, you're making things happen. And sacred waters, we're talking about being very selective with who is in your environment, because that just betters all the energies around you, raising your vibrations.